Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And up to about the 26-yard.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, we are watching
the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Shoppers hunt down Walmart killer and he runs over a woman. I've already seen this video once before and we are going to be reacting to it today. Just because, dude, I literally cannot stop thinking about this video since I saw it the first time. But with that in mind, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and let's hop into today's video.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. To the air with McCarthy. Middle of the field, the Jefferson.
Okay, before this starts as well. Alright, let's do this thing. Also, before this starts, you were almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play. Also, before this video starts, I warn you guys because this video gets a little scary. So, if you get easily afraid or you're, 5 years old, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But let's do this thing. Let's
So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now, he's looking for more than that.
This video, bro. She got air, bro. This lady got ran over by this dude in a Walmart parking lot. Y'all just gotta watch, bro. Oh, yeah.
Once again, it's Jacobs. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Bro, I don't get the motive behind this. Like, I don't get it, I don't get it at all. That's crazy. Yeah, let me just run over a... Bro really woke up one day and was like, alright, let me just run over a woman. And then, let's abandon my vehicle right after.
Now a give to Jacobs running right.
Literally, he left his apartment that morning. I mean, it is wild. The sketchiest and weirdest people go to Walmart. I think everybody knows that by now.
Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Finds his receiver, Watson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It wasn't a man that they ran. It was a woman that got rid. But obviously the person that, dialing 911 is too even be able to tell the gender, You can hear the fear in her voice. Holy cow.
Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9
This was recent too.
And it'll be second down.
Also, guys, I'm sorry I have not been streaming. I just have.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now it brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling
also, before I press play,
put in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast.
I'm just warning you, this video is not very family friendly. Like, it is literally about a woman getting ran over by a vehicle. So, I'm just putting that out there. Be advised. But let's do this thing, bro.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's
I skipped a little bit.
Move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Look how many bystanders there are. Oh, wait.
On 4th down, Love.
He just walked away? This dude really woke up one day and was like, alright, we are going to go run somebody over at Walmart, and then I'm just going to dip and, flee. Like, it's obvious it wasn't an accident.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
I mean, to be fair, it is Walmart. Everybody knows Walmart, has questionable people that go in and out. Like, bro, you just see the craziest stuff at Walmart.
There to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case,
a 911
free
call.
Safety coming up and making the big-time play.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's scary, bro. You can hear the fear in that woman's voice. Oh my God.
Back for the 2nd quarter.
See, bro, this is where I couldn't be anyone on.
As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Bro, and this is exactly why I couldn't be a cop or just a 911 dispatcher. Because, dude, this stresses me out, bro. Like, I got a stress toy right now.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He was trying to get that one out to
bro,
his
is
running
that
back out of the
streak
backfield,
from,
that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to
that's the
break it
car
up.
right. This is actually a real photo right here. There's the Walmart, obviously. Here's the car that you know.
Into a headwind here in the 2nd quarter.
What is all of this? Maybe they just the car's leaking because they destroyed it.
And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy.
Everyone thinks it's a dude, but it's not a dude.
Give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Also, guys, I'm sorry I have not been streaming recently. Normally, I would stream myself reacting to this video that you guys can watch along with me. But I don't know, I just haven't been feeling streaming recently. But I promise, hopefully I promise, actually I probably don't promise, but maybe I'll start, I should start streaming again eventually. I just feel like my streams were too boring. I don't know. Anyways, let's resume.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Yeah, right, you did.
But nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders.
Yeah, that person got launched in the air.
That one up really well.
I think they show it right here.
Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
He runs her over too, bro. First of all, you get hit by a car and then you get ran over. Wow, what a good day to be that person.
Everyone excited on offense.
Nah, bro, there's no way you live after
guys
that.
who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again.
40 miles an hour.
About to break a big
How does one acquire 40 miles an hour in a parking lot?
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And the Packers
Murder.
nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Full-blood murder, bro.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their
the
defense.
poor caller.
Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them.
Ooh, look at that thing.
First sack of the contest.
Look at that car, bro. I think it's just a short. Also, mind you, look how many people are in this parking lot. Like, 2 people right here. Probably 2 more people over here. Okay, maybe that's not that many. But, okay, it sounds better in my head anyways. Where's it? No, I feel like there's a lot of people in this parking lot. There's more people over here, somebody right here. I don't know why this woman parks way over here. I get that it's busy, but why didn't you, like, park right over here and then walk in? Like, dang, bro. She was probably just trying to get some extra exercise, you know? And then gets ran over by a car. Oh, just dipped.
On the ground is Jacobs.
Oh, really just dipped.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into.
Oh, it's an Asian guy. All right, bro just took the pursuit on foot. Bro thinks this is GTA.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that sack.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fist fights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends almost always win their fist fights.
No gain on the play there.
I was literally just walking down the street. Like, why did he at least try and leave in your car? Like, what is going through this guy's mind, bro? He must be mentally. Obviously, he's mental. Bro, there must be something wrong with this dude. Clearly. Who the frick does all this?
Receiver in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't.
Bro, just wait till this guy gets interviewed. Because this dude, bro, I'm telling you, he is like a sociopath.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
He doesn't have emotions. Isn't that what a sociopath is? What does a sociopath mean?
That's complete. Down the left sideline.
Yeah, lack of empathy. This guy definitely is a. This guy's definitely a sociopath.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize.
Yeah, bro, this guy is definitely like that.
First move is to not get
holy moly.
the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result?
He hasn't said a single word either, by the way.
On here, Brandon McManus.
Hasn't said his name. Hasn't tried to defend himself.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So the drive there.
Yeah, dude, look how many people in there. Also, I want to know what this is. It doesn't look like blood. It's like, literally, like it goes throughout the entire parking lot. I don't know what that is, bro.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Ooh.
And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
This was target. It almost seems like
They'll start out on the ground with
this card knew this person, but there's no way. Like he literally just like wanted to kill someone, unalive somebody that day. Yeah, she maybe could have survived the first initial impact, but then he ran her over. Yikes.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And taking it across midfield. And
so maybe that is, right there. How it just goes all the way to the car. What else would that be? Yeah, what else would that be? Especially if she dragged her.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
Oh my God. That can happen to your car if you hit somebody.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I really just thought he was in GTA 5. He really just thought he was in GTA 5.
Period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get
overexcited during the
game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The Pack, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question was,
take that as a no.
Down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards.
See, this is where it gets interesting when they actually like interview him. I think that was the lady that was on the phone that was freaked out.
And that will not be ruled a fumble.
Who wouldn't be freaked out? Well, I would be. I don't even think I would ever go to a Walmart ever again or step foot outside ever again after seeing somebody get ran over like that.
As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So a decent game there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
Stop lying. She's definitely not okay. Anybody that saw it or knows about it knows that she's...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum.
Yeah, bro. If somebody hits you that hard, you're not winning that. And then you get ran over.
They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Also, is it just me or does that lady look like a burn victim? I'm not trying to like be mean or like, but doesn't she look like her face got burnt or something? Like, bro, I'm not trying to be,
So
I'm just saying, is it just me? Even like her hands look like they've been burned. Or maybe she just has.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Dropped out in freshman. Or dropped out freshman year of high school.
A little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. 2nd down and 3. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a
is he
second
on
look
something,
at
do you
this
think?
just to make sure.
The previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The silence is crazy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Bro, I'm sorry to say it, bro, but there is plenty of other fish in the sea. You don't have to literally kill the sea.
And that's a great example of ball skills.
Holy
right
cow.
there, you and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task
Bro,
at
I'm
hand.
sorry to say, but there is other fish in the sea. You didn't have to kill another fish that was in the sea. Sorry, that's not funny. This is a serious video. I'm laughing at my joke. I'm not laughing at this lady literally.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, I wonder why, bro. You're crazy.
With 2 to go on second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13.
So he's obviously not over.
Number 1.
His girlfriend breaking up with him.
Now a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent
Whoa, he
gain.
destroyed his whole apartment. Yeah, see, this dude just like something in him just snapped. I guarantee it.
Throw to the right, held in by Addison. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Yeah, he was looking for somebody. Oh, why? You were trying to take somebody's life and ruin your own life. Why?
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. That's on target, but it's no good.
No
he
shot.
Online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And instead of tying
he's
it up,
genuinely
they'll
looking for
remain
somebody.
down by 3. Final play of the half. Love. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away.
Leave, bro. Golly. That's insane.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports
yeah,
Studios.
makes sense.
With
He was trying to find an open space that he could, get speed, find one singular person, which he did. He literally succeeded with his mission.
What will happen in the second half? Let's find out.
This dude deserves prison. This dude deserves the same thing that happened to that lady to happen to him. Let's be honest.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half.
This poor woman, bro.
We're about to get underway. A good tight
my
football game
God.
thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
Why did she just stay right there?
Stopped up at the 25.
Oh yeah, she made a run for it.
Offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, and he literally just didn't. He literally just hit this one person.
On play action. Love to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's going to step
No, bro, it was just whatever was convenient, you know.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Good. Good.
Now Love. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And we've seen him have success earlier.
65-year-old woman.
Because he is a get it in space and make a play
sad,
kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Oh,
from the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. But before you go, let's do a hurling ranking. Real quick.
Christian Watson, 31 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And they use that height on the outside.
That's sad. Holy cow. That's probably one of the saddest, That's probably one of the saddest body cam videos I've seen. That's why I wanted to rewatch it. But before you guys go, that's gonna do for today's video. Before y'all go anymore, it's time for early rating.
Now McManus for the extra point.
So as you can see, I got every video I've seen so far on a tier list.
It's good to make it 17-7. So a 75-yard
this being the newest video right here.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown.
So I am going to rate this video. Drum roll, please.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good effort on the
A tier. That was honestly a good video. I felt something watching this video. I enjoyed this video. It's a little sad, not gonna lie, but it was a good video. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe and comment the word Walmart if you watch this video. See you guys later. Peace out.
And come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle, because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
An inside give to Jones. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
McCarthy off the play fake. Now a run here, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Love, they go play action now. Musgrave's got it outright. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Love now. Pass to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Love. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Breaks a tackle. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Josh Jacobs.
9-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. When you talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone, he's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And now out comes Minnesota.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. To the air with McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
2nd and 6. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That connection seemed to work out okay after the first play of the drive. Why not go right back to it? And once again, this defense is left without an answer as they surrender back-to-back first downs.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
McCarthy's pass Complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He'll try and do this himself.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
First down, Vikings.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's McCarthy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts, but without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road.
But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Boise, there will be intermittent clouds, with a high of 42 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 23 degrees. Also, there's an air stagnation advisory in effect from Friday, January 9, 11 p.m. to Thursday, January 15, 5 a.m.